Namaste. Welcome to the video. Welcome to Akashic Enlightenment. Today is a journey within episode 15. We're going to start it off as usual with some breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smell that? That's love rippling into the Akashic records. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Get that stuff into the algorithm. That's what I need y'all to do. Let's do it. Right now. Right now. Like and subscribe. Okay. Today, the video is going to be on mind-heart coherence. So, what I want people to focus on in this video is that there's 3 chakras that deals with it mainly. The heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra. So, in order to balance the heart chakra and the mind with each other, because the mind's always in a state of stress, it's just an accumulation of memory from the past, traumas, and future worries. So, in order to requalify this energy back to the light, to the love that you need, you have to realize that there's neurons inside your heart called sensory neurons, and it carves a path to your mind, and your words is the bridge between the mind and heart coherence. So say that your mind is like, oh, let's get some sugar, man, like I'm ready to like have this in my head and like eat this food, and let's do it. The heart says, no, that is unhealthy for you. Let's try an alternative, like maybe a fruit. And in the middle was your word. Your word is what balanced it out, your throat chakra. Okay? So if you're not in a state of mind-heart coherence most of the day, you get a bunch of anxiety, depression, and you're just stagnant. You're stuck because there's no coherence between the heart and the mind just does whatever it wants, and you just stay on repeat. But since the heart is more intelligent, and if you listen to it with your word and let it guide the mind, the feminine within will rise into your 6th chakra and use your intuition at its advantage, which is what the 6th chakra deals with, intuition and cosmic energy and stuff like that. It'll use that intuition and guide your masculine on the outside. So your masculine sense is whenever you're working outside underneath the sun, building a house and stuff. Your feminine sense is whenever you're sitting down, meditating, guiding those emotions, you know. So to get in a permanent state of mind-heart coherence, it's a practice, it's a big challenge, and it's not an easy task. Sometimes it'll take 5, 10 to 20 years for you to completely get rid of all that negative energy, requalifying it all day, every day, putting in the ultimate try, really trying your best and devoting yourself to your heart and God and serving others. The mind only listens to the heart whenever you guide it with your voice and make sense of it in a positive way. Like, oh, today, Dalen, we're going to go on a hike. And the mind is like, oh no, let's just stay at home. Let's just sit inside of here. It's too hot outside. It's this, that, and the other. And then the heart's like, no, let's go get some vitamin D. Let's figure it out. And you use your word to balance that out. Like, oh, you're right. Let's go do this. And over time, your subconscious mind programs that and brings it back to your conscious mind, and you will be in more of a heart-mind coherence. Say you want to quit cigarettes. Oh, I quit today. The mind will say, no, your dopamine isn't a reset. You're going to be very bored, very annoyed, very impulsive with your anger. And the heart's like, it's okay. There is no mistakes. Listen to that. This is mind-heart coherence. And then when you be consistent with that heart-based consciousness and that heart-based thought, since it's smarter than mind, more intelligent, then it will overpower the mind, and it will rise like a double snake into your pineal gland, and your intuition will mature over time when you listen to the heart more. It has its own brain. They're called sensory neurites. These are neurons. Your heart has a brain, and so does your stomach. That's why you feel butterflies in your will chakra, which is your 3rd chakra. In order to rise this energy up, you have to be in a non-attachment state where you're like, oh, this place right here is temporary. But the mind is like, oh, let's use this place for this, that, and the other, and let's attach to it. Let's drink every day with friends. Let's smoke every day with friends. and forget about everything. But the heart is like, no, this is a temporary experience. You need to save up money or spend money to gain skills. You need to do your YouTube channel every single day after work and do your passions. And my word and my inside word, it's the same thing, guides that intellect and connects it with my mind. So the heart is connected to the mind. When you use the word, it rises up into the pineal gland, and the intuition calculates it more effectively. These emotions that are produced inside your body are anti-aging whenever you sit in the heart. It is very healthy for your body. There is a scientist that did a science experiment with two different sets of two different groups. One where their parents hugged them and gave them love and they didn't eat nutritious food, and one where the parents didn't one where the parents did give them love and hugs and it wasn't a nutritious diet, and the other group had a very nutritious diet but weren't paid attention to at all. And the end results were that the kids that were getting hugged and had more of a loving relationship, even though they weren't eating nutritious food, was a lot more healthy than the ones with the nutritious food that weren't getting hugs and love. So the heart base is actually producing oxytocin, good dopamine, anti-aging chemicals in your body. Different chemicals in your body that help you raise your vibration into the seventh chakra of letting go, the cosmic energy of the formlessness, allowing these emotions to be healed. As you serve others and listen to the heart, it's a lot more intelligent, so it will rise up and guide the mind, and the mind will go into this state of devotion where it's being consistent. As long as you do it consistently every single day, all day, and devote yourself like, I surrender, let's do this. I wake up today, I'm going to be in mind, heart coherence as much as I can today. Every single day you wake up, do that. And you will see a difference in your heart and in your mind. Your mind will start fading away. All the negative thoughts, all the worries of the future will melt away as you pay attention to the heart, because it's a lot more intelligent. And yes, you will still experience suffering and pain and lower egotistical desires, and may even react to them, but you have to just catch yourself. There's no mistakes. It's okay if you go back to your cigarettes. Just get back to it. Be consistent. Stop smoking them. If you're smoking them, stop smoking them. If you get back to it, stop smoking them. You just keep going and keep going until your heart and your mind are in complete coherence with each other. And this isn't going to take 2 months, 4 months. Sometimes you have so much requalification to do, it can take up to 20 years, because past lives, this life, all that karma, and which doesn't serve you anymore and wants to be requalified and felt now. Because if you don't feel it, it's going to feel separate instead of one with your emotions, like being banished from a kingdom. The heart says, I love everybody, everything is perfect. And the mind goes, well, what about this, that, and the other? And this is whenever you're not in mind heart coherence. So you might as well be like, you're not right. This is so beautiful. Look at this. And this energy goes up because you spoke it into existence, and it hits your intuition, and the mind matures in that moment. You win like a little war, a little battle with it. And not in like the negative sense. It's like, the mind's like, my bad, heart. You're right. It is perfect before me. And I've been sitting inside this separate based consciousness, like everything's separate, but it's all one, and it's all one joy, and it's all one love. And over time, that's the only thing that you can think about. Seriously. It could take 1 year, even 1 year of mind heart coherence and heart based consciousness will change your mind and it mature your ego dramatically. You have to get into that mind heart coherence, understanding your feminine within so that it can touch you on the outside. Peace and love to all. Namaste. Have a beautiful day wherever you're at in the world.